not be on the chopping block. There's only one team that's going to be eliminated, and it cannot be us.
I just want to say this sucks.
You got 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Tonight, there will be a double elimination.
These are real tears. These are real emotions.
We got to do what we got to do.
Nice.
You conquered a fear that you normally wouldn't do. That's a win, no matter what. That's a life win. That's bigger than this.
And welcome, everyone, to Plugged In, the pre-show podcast to RV Unplugged Season 2, where we talk all things RV Unplugged. Today, we'll be covering Episode 5. We're getting you prepped up for Episode 5. But before we get into all things Episode 5, I am joined here with Tony, as always. Tony, how's things going over there?
Man, I am loving life. The show is going great. I think the level of production is just, it's beyond where I wanted it to be,
right?
And so the other thing that is beyond where I wanted it to be is the amount of sponsorship, the interaction with sponsors, in our viewers. It's just what we were hoping. It's surpassed it.
And the only show that I'm aware of in the RV industry where we actually bring the sponsors onto you, the sponsors that get to interact with, of course, our viewers. The viewers get to watch a wonderful show. I mean, it's just great all over. So happy to be here.
Yeah. So tonight is going to be a blast. We have some fun guests, starting with Matt and Will from Liquified. You all know him as the doo-doo-doo guy from Matt's RV Reviews.
I like that doo-doo-doo because if you say it real fast, it's doo-doo.
It's 100% true.
Yeah.
We also have Kevin Mack from not from DC Talk, but from RVMP. And he's giving away a portable generator. Liquified's giving away a year's supply of Liquified. We got a lot of stuff to cover, but first we have Todd's wife walking in and bringing him some tissues because
I'm
Todd
so happy. I'm crying. I got this
a little under the weather tonight. So if everybody can just send Todd your thoughts and your prayers, and hope he doesn't sneeze this way. All right, but first we want to cover a couple things. One, we have a giveaway tonight. We put that in the Plugged In group.
All right.
But the only way that you're going to be able to get on this giveaway for the generator and the year supply of Liquified is if you go to the Plugged In Facebook group.
Yep.
So if you go to RV Unplugged TV, or if you go to RV Unplugged's Facebook page, click on the group, join the group. There's going to be some admins letting you in there. We're going to post the link to this live cast in the group. And when you click on that, please, what are some of the rules, Todd?
Well, we got to make sure that, you're fully clothed, right? Even though it's summertime and I know it's really hot, we want to be fully clothed because we're going to bring you on fully clothed. Let me say that right.
Fully clothed.
Yeah. I mean, if you are drinking, at least hide the drink.
Yeah,
of course,
that's actually a positive.
No foul language when you may get the questions wrong or whatever there may be. Although
I do have a...
Yeah,
but I'm not that fast.
Yeah.
So really, that was a good example of how much would get slipped out. So
there's a delay.
There is. So we do have some Watch and Win winners already from previous contests. So the Rich Solar Mega 200 watt portable briefcase charging kit went to Jessica V. The TST TPMS went to David H. The RV Unplugged engraved solar stove Solo stove. I have it written down solar. The old
traps heat when the sun hits it. Yeah.
Yeah, you hook it up to your inverter. It's the Solo Stove Mesa. Karen won that, and Charles L won a couple of gas stop valves. So we have some new gas stop valves. We have some new contests that are up and running, and you can see there we added the Jayco one electric. There are 2 XP 3.0 e-bikes. We have a $500 gift card to Supersteer. We have a free onboard portable generator from RVMP. Now that could be onboard or portable. So there's installation involved in that.
If you take your portable with you, it's now on board.
So that's the Watch and Win you can get to when you go to rvunpluggedtv.com, click Watch and Win. You can enter to win all these amazing prizes. Now tonight, RVMP is giving away the Flex Powered 2200i. And if that's incorrect, he's actually here to let us know. And then Matt and Will are here to talk about the Liquified product. So we're going to bring Matt and Will on here first. Matt and Will, welcome to Plug.
What's going on, everyone?
What's going on, guys?
Howdy,
Glad
howdy.
you're here. Now, tell me, you guys are where again? Where are you guys coming from tonight?
OHIO. We are in Ohio, in North Canton, Ohio. Just hanging out. We were filming at General RV today, and we had no Wi-Fi at the campground, so we came to a Starbucks to chat with everybody and just talk crap to everybody.
Literally.
And that's why we have Liquified.
So tell us little bit about Liquified. What inspired you to develop this product? And I know Todd and I have reviewed it on our other channels, and man, it's the one product that literally does what it says. It liquefies.
Yeah.
Kinda
So
like jalapenos.
we started Liquified about 1.5 years, almost 2 years ago now. And Matt really thought through a couple different business ideas, but it was really, high level. And he came up with this idea. Originally, we were kind of like, we had the prime pooping position on Matt's RV reviews. So we kind of thought through it, and we were like, man, it's got to be something toilet related. And we were like, toilets, but that's not super fun.
What
Or
if we
like,
made toilets? And
Yeah.
I'm like, who knows
It is
how to
when you
make a
need one.
toilet? Right.
You'd be king of the
So-
throne.
Bam.
Right.
So that's when we came up with the toilet treatment idea. And then we did a bunch of testing and really tried to narrow it down to literally we decided if we were going to put our name on a product, it had to be the best that we could possibly find. So
Wow. Man, look at that comment. Can I read it?
there
Yeah,
you
go
go.
for it.
Matt, want to compliment your customer service rep, customer service rep, Kim. A big help on tank sensor cleaner. So that's some breaking news. We actually just hired our very first employee, Kim, and she started last week. So
Yeah.
that's a really scary venture for us because, like, if you want to get technical, right? Will is technically an employee of Matt's RV Reviews, but he's not. General pays Matt's RV Reviews. Matt's RV Reviews pays Matt, Will, Jen, Andrea. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a funnel,
And
essentially.
Will knows the second I don't get paid, the second he doesn't get paid, right? Where Kim, she is our employee,
Yeah.
and it's the first time we've ever had that. So it's a lot of big responsibilities falling on our shoulders, and it's really we're really proud to have her as our employee. So thank you
That's
for that
awesome.
first awesome comment.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it looks like she's already making some progress for you. All right,
That means you have to write the check.
right. So the people, yeah, we'll see. All right.
Well, the checks are easy in the summer. It's the winter that I'm worried about.
Right.
Right. And
You know what?
actually the last comment here, my husband said he can really tell the difference when emptying the tank.
I know a thing or two about a stinky black tank. What can I tell you?
Right. So people who don't know, and I can't imagine anybody on this podcast or in the RV world that hasn't heard of Liquified, but for somebody that hasn't heard of Liquified, what are the key benefits of using it for your black and gray tank treatment?
Go ahead, Will.
Go ahead, Will.
Liquified is enzyme and bacteria based. So what that means is it'll actually break down the waste in your holding tank. A lot of toilet treatments just mask the odor. And we always tell people, if that's what you're happy with, it's not a knock by any means. But we wanted what we felt like was the best care for your tank, which is breaking it down to prevent clogs, buildups, poo pyramids, and of course, light smell on top of that, just to kind of help mask the odor. So we strongly believe in the enzyme and bacteria product, and so that's what we put our name on.
I too endorse that.
Somebody says it was delicious. I'm hoping that that was not in reference to Liquified, but from what we've discussed, you could drink it,
You could pregame it, yeah.
but not preferred.
It might liquefy what's inside of you from the inside out. Might not be a good idea. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, our lawyers are calling us. Yes, that
Right.
is not factual.
That is
That
not
was
true.
just a joke. Do not drink our product.
Right. All right. Todd, you got a question for him?
Well, yeah. So I know that you're doing that. I know that there's also different scents.
Yes.
And of course, there seems to be, I don't know, I would say confusion, maybe some questions. Hey, when do I need to, purchase the tank cleaner versus, just using the liquefied? So if you kind of help out with that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so we came out with a sensor cleaner, and what it is just a more concentrated version of Liquified, right? What I like to, and so here's the thing. I really hate having a sensor cleaner, okay? But people buy it, so we have to sell it, because if they don't buy ours, they're going to buy somebody else's. But we're very disclosure, whatever you want to call it, and it's just a more concentrated version of Liquified. And the best scenario that I like to tell everybody is our sensor cleaner is $19.99, and it's a one-time use thing. Fill up your tank, pour in the whole bottle of Liquified, let it sit for 24 to 48 hours. If your sensors are dirty and they have poop built up on the things, it will clean it, break it down, and then your sensors should work again. What I like to tell everybody is this is going to be our worst product as far as Amazon star rating. So we have like a 4.6 on Amazon that we're super proud of. We're probably going to have a 4.2 or a 4.3 on the sensor cleaner, because some people will have struvite and calcium built up on their sensors, or some people are just going to have broken sensors, and obviously a sensor cleaner won't fix it. That's when you call our friend at Royal Flush, and her name is
Sue Rasmussen.
And that's when you call Sue or someone like her to do a deep cleaning. What we like to tell people is, this is like a drain clogger that you buy for $20 before you call Sue for $200 or $300 to clean your tank properly.
Yeah, and we actually talk about that on Todd and I have another channel called Tech Tip TNT, Tech Tip with Todd and Tony.
Todd and Tony Tech Tip Tuesday.
There it is. We actually have a like an hour-long conversation about that, and we show you what the struvite looks like and all that stuff. It's pretty wild. There was actually a question earlier that I literally just, is Liquified good for people who just keep their camper parked but use it regularly? This comes from Connie Thompson. That's my mom-in-law, Connie Thompson White. I don't look at the names until
softball question.
She's in Ohio as well.
OHIO.
Answer that question, Will.
Yeah, it's definitely good for if you're just leaving your camper parked. You don't have to move it for it to, work. You might have to, if you're not dumping it as often, you might have to add a little bit more in every now and then, especially when it's really hot out. But yeah, it'll work. It'll work great.
Awesome. Yeah. And again, and I'll tell you this, I mean, I don't want to get too detailed into this, but everyone's biomass is a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone comes a little bit different. Some people, and they'll swear, I've never had to do anything. Totally great. Right. The chemistry in your body, the way things happen, the minerals, wherever you're staying, all of those just don't affect your tank. Others, it all depends on, how many carbs you eat, how your body reacts to it, what medicines you take, everything else, because even taking medicines, and you poop that out kills the bacteria in there. So adding more bacteria, having more enzymes to help break that stuff down definitely helps out. So is it for everyone? No. If it's not needed, don't. But if you're noticing that, there's sluggish, flow coming out, or, if you inadvertently, one of the, for some people, they over dump, right? And they don't leave enough water in there, and that stuff dries out. You need to have this bacteria in there. So,
all right, let's talk about what we're
giving. Can I say one thing? You're 100% right.
Be able to stop you?
No. I'm so sorry. Yeah. But, obviously we're a 4.6 star on Amazon, and we'll never be 5-star on Amazon. If any of our viewers want to try Liquified, and if it doesn't work for your chemistry, which it's not for everybody, it's for 9 out of 10 people,
right?
Send us an email. We will give you a 100% money back guaranteed, and we just appreciate you giving our product a try.
You just guaranteed the shit out of that.
Okay.
Hey!
Wait.
There
we go. Got it. Nailed it. Hey, so let's talk about the giveaway. So when people watch the episode tonight, they're going to see your commercial, and then when they come in to the after show, they're going to be asked some questions. What are they going to be winning?
Will?
So we're going to be giving away free Liquified for a year. So, which I think we figured comes out to about a box, right? 12
Yeah,
pack.
it's a box. It's a 12-pack.
One bottle a month.
It's not as cool as Generator, but it's pretty cool.
Yep.
Well, that is an excellent transition. Thank you guys for being on. We're going to bring Kevin Mack on. Give us our one last little doot-to-doot.
Thanks, y'all. See you on tonight's episode.
Absolutely. We'll see you later. So we are going to bring Kevin Mack on now, and he's going to talk about how they're giving away this awesome generator. Welcome to the show, Kevin Mack.
Welcome,
Howdy,
welcome.
howdy.
Now, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know
a hard act to follow.
yeah, it is. It's he's challenging.
Yeah, the first time I met him and we did something on video, I was like, okay, I got to match his energy, which I didn't have to coach him or anything else. I was like, let's do
Well,
it.
I slammed 3 monsters and then took a Xanax afterwards, and I was good. So, Kevin Mack, have you ever heard of DC Talk, by the way? I don't know if you grew up in the 80s, 90s, but
He doesn't look.
I'm not familiar with that, but no, I did grow up in the 80s, 90s. Blessed, I guess, I have good genes.
awesome. Well, we're not here to talk about your genes. We're here to talk about your generators. And so tonight, can you tell us? Now, you're in Ohio too, right?
Yep, based out of Columbus, Ohio.
Ohio's good
We
represented,
have, everybody is in Ohio right now.
except us.
Matt and Will, my mother-in-law, Kevin. All right. Can you tell us a bit about RVMP? Because I know that once I saw your generator in person at your up in Elkhart at one of your places, man, it's got some really cool features that not all the other generators have. So first, tell us about RVMP and what inspired the company, a little bit like we talked about before.
Yeah. So we really kicked this off in 2018. And it was James or Jimmy Conroy had this idea to start building out generators, and he started with a patent and what ended up being our first model and our first product, which was the 4000i. So the Flex Power 4000i. And from that point on, we kind of continue to innovate on this product. And then that's where we create our 55 I. And when I say I, it means built-in inverter. So all of our installed generators are dual fuel, and they also have a built-in inverter. We looked at what was going on in the market and the competition that was out there, and we didn't want to just meet the specs, but we wanted to exceed past them by creating a more compact, quieter, more efficient, and overall just higher performant model or installed generator. And everything that we do is just focus on innovation. Like our entire team, like we live and breathe our products, and we really do care about these. And from day one, one of the things that I met up with Jimmy, this was many years ago now, and he brought up this concept of creating a multi-generational company. And for myself, being a part of different startups and technology, it's like you flip those companies 1 to 3 years, like quicker than a house or anything like that. And the concept of creating a multi-generational company just kind of pulled on my heartstrings, and that's something that I've always wanted to do. And since then, we've grown into this amazing company with some of the best employees. Every single person just cares about our products and our customers. Our line workers, like they'll say stuff, like they'll be working from like 5 a.m. till the end of the day, and you go talk to them, and it's amazing, like how much passion, how much love, and they wipe down every single product, and they want to make sure that we're hitting those quality things. So what we say since the beginning is the quality, the performance, and just the power that we have for these things that we've been making. But we care about what it looks like, and it goes to every single person involved. And
Awesome.
as a company, last thing I'll say is like we became a family. Like it's really, really crazy. Like everyone is pretty much best friends. When we're not working, like on the weekends, we'll be hanging out or going on vacations together. Like we can't get enough of each other, and we spend way too much time in the office.
Awesome. Well, Kevin Macer once won. Bad. Let's go. But Kevin, your wife had to correct me on the DC Talk thing where she was saying Toby Mac. Well, yes, there's Toby Mac, but Kevin Max was the blonde guy. That's who I was referring to. So y'all get your facts straight.
Oh, watch out. You know,
Yeah.
he actually worked for Toby Mac once before. So
There we go.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. right.
So let me ask you this for those that don't know, right? If they just say, hey, I've been, my RV has a different type of generator, and not that we're comparing brands or anything else, but what sets you apart? And could someone who maybe is generator prepped or anything else take an offering from you?
Oh yeah. Any RV that is prepped for a generator, this will be a perfect replacement, an upgrade, or if you never had one, it should go in there very, very quickly. Our team that does the installs. So we partnered with a various amount of service centers across the country. We actually have them listed on our website, so it's kind of hidden. It's down in the footer, but you can search in your local areas for a local installer. We always suggest and recommend that you go to a professional to do any install or anything inside your RV. But if you are a skilled individual and you've done other installs, worked with other types of things like this, you are a hardcore DIYer. Our manuals and all of our instructions, we have detailed instructions on our YouTube channel. And if you find yourself in any problem, you can call us at 855-HAPPY-RV, and you'll talk to most likely Kayla, who leads our customer service, and then she'll connect you directly to one of our engineers that may even jump on the phone and FaceTime and walk you through all those steps. But basically, if you are prepped for a generator, whether it's the 4000i, the 55, and our newest model, the 2800i, you should be good. I'm not and I'll say I'm not handy when it comes to these things. It's kind of a joke around the office, but I've done a handful of these installs with one other person. So I feel like if I could do it, like, it's not that bad. And we based it around those things.
The Arkansas Travelers ask, can the generator be installed in a travel trailer that's not prepped? Now, there is options for just using a portable one, because they have that 4,000 watt portable generator as well. But what would you say to somebody that doesn't have the prep?
Yeah. You can definitely do it. And I've been a part of those installs. We actually have other videos on our YouTube channel where we go through all the various steps and all the pieces and parts to do it. Usually the hardest part about that is just getting those wires through the actual, like, if you want it to be remote start inside your cabin, that's the hardest piece right there. And making sure that you can identify all those different lines. If your trailer is not prepped for an RV and you're looking to buy one of these, you can reach out to us ahead of time and we can look at your model and make sure it's the best fit for you. And again, you'll probably be connected directly to one of our engineers.
So what is the what's the scoop on this guy here? Oh,
Yeah.
we have a comment on there. We gotta
Hide that comment.
What tell us about the generator that is going to be given away in the after show.
Yeah. So this is our 2200i portable generator. It's absolutely fantastic. It's very, very light. I don't remember how light it is, but it's super powerful for its size. It has all the best receptacles that you would need in there. It has a built-in inverter, so you can plug directly a USB in with no worries. One of our president of our company, Brian, he and his son were out in the middle of the woods one night playing with his guitar and was using that to power it. And there's actually a really cool video. I've been meaning to put that out there.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you guys said you said you have a YouTube channel. How do people find the YouTube channel? Is it just YouTube at RVMP, or
it's at RVMP Live?
RVMP. Okay, very cool. Hey, tell us more about the Watch and Win contest. Now, the Watch and Win contest, that, this is for tonight, and this is very gracious of you guys to give this away in addition to the Watch and Win contest, which, if I pulled that up, it's this one right here in the purple. So it's a onboard or a portable. So if you do have prep, there's an install element to this.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So this is actually I mentioned this earlier. So the 4000i was our original product, and it's kind of, over the past few years, it's definitely evolved. It's gotten even more performant out there and meets all the certifications. And that was another big thing when we went out there. So and started this company, we were going to make sure that we were putting out something that was not just efficient, high performance, but could meet all the certifications across the various states, especially in California. And the 4000i is an amazing install generator. And not only are we giving that away, if you can make it up to our Elkhart facility, we'll actually do the free install for you guys.
So if you are
nice,
if you have an RV and you don't have a generator
And you're prepped for it.
and you're prepped for it, you need to go to RVUnpluggedTV.com, click watch and win, find that RVMP contest, get in there,
on it.
enter to win, do all the stuff that it's asking you to do. It's not that hard.
Well, it's typically, just kind of fill out a couple things that it asks.
Yeah, it's super simple. So this is they're giving it away and it's installed. It's a fantastic giveaway, as the Ketos say.
And if you don't have, room for one, or, if yours just didn't come prepped, you're not left out either. You can get a portable one as well.
Right. Absolutely.
So
It's 5 minutes till showtime, says John Weiss. Thank you, John.
so close.
John's always in the comments too, man.
So here's
he's
the thing.
fun.
You got to be mindful. If you want to win when you're watching the show tonight, just be mindful of a couple things, because we're going to say where and when did XYZ happen, who, was it, yada, yada, yada. So be mindful, kind of write that stuff down. I know it's going to be hard because you don't know what we're going to ask, which is why it's great.
Yeah.
But, you have to watch the show if you want to win.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much for being on, and thank you so much
Yeah.
for being a sponsor. It's really exciting to see companies like yours, just start growing, and then it's like wildfire. Once a good product hits the market and people start talking about it, you start seeing it in all the different rigs. And I know we see it at the school.
Yep.
So we're getting our techs trained on it, and that just means there's going to be more support for it out on the road. So it's a great product. So thank you for being on, and we'll see you.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you later. All right. So we are 4 minutes until episode 6.
Yes. I
Yes.
said 5 in the very beginning.
And I said 7 later. So
So it's somewhere in between the two. So it'll be 6.
Tammy said, are we commenting in the right place? Depends on what you're commenting.
Yeah. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Thank you, Kevin, RVMP. Man, we just great people on the show tonight. It's Matt and Will are just awesome to hang out with all the time. There we go. Mike DeMario and Mike's Mission. You should check out his channel. He does amazing
He does a
things.
recap, of the show.
Yep, he's a good guy. He comes out to all the different functions. Really cool dude. All right. So what do y'all think? What's happening tonight?
Oh boy.
Who's going home? Who's staying? Who knows?
We didn't leave it with the cliffhanger last time.
We didn't. So does that
Yes.
mean we're going to leave them tonight? Let me just say, if we do, please don't just
There's
be
reasons
nice.
for it.
There's reasons for these things. So I'll just let you know tonight there's a cliffhanger. And
I was trying to gracefully just kind of prep them for it, but I guess we'll go ahead and say that.
But here's the thing. Episode 7 starts 6. Whatever the one after this one.
The one after this one is 7. Yeah.
Yeah, starts with what goes down. And what goes down cannot be if it just takes too much time. So we had to
Have the aftermath.
Yeah. So here's the other thing. We need your help. If you're enjoying the show, please tell a friend. We really want to do season 3, and we really need this to take off in order to do it, since we're depending on our sponsors. We're putting everything back into the show, so it's a labor of love for all of us. So spread the love by spreading the word. If
Correct.
you could, please tell a friend. It takes it. I don't want to sound like it's a big old sob story up here, but it takes a lot to put this together.
It takes a village to create a show.
Yeah, and
I'm going to steal that.
it takes a village. Yeah, so help us out. Share if you see a post, even if you don't like it, share it. You never know. One of your friends might like it. That's like subscribing.
true.
You might not like our channel, but subscribe anyway.
Subscribe anyway and watch the show.
You never know. All right. Rebecca says, spreading the word all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Love your show. Love the pre-show. Love the contest. I am a stalker.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am a camper. Very cool. We love you too. Thank you so much. Maybe Mike's Mission and RV Unplugged can work together. Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about it. All right. Let's see. We rock. I shouldn't put that one up. Man, everybody, thank you so much. This is great. Thank you for spreading the word. We're going to run downstairs now and watch the next episode. We will see you in the chat. If you're watching this on Facebook, head on over to YouTube so you can chat with the cast live. And we're just going to end this with Rebecca saying that she is not a stalker. All right, everyone. Thank you. We will see you on the episode.
We'll see you on